Nice try. Read a book.
You will no longer need this.
You were worshipped on. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. But that's why, you know, like games of the KI, you know, I think the one thing that really hurts the most is when your friends start playing less and less to the point where they don't play anymore. And it's bound to happen with every single game. It's happened with Street Fighter, it's happened with Mortal Kombat, like games that I've played. You know, some people may agree or not agree with the changes. You know, they'll play more, or they'll probably play a lot less. But you know, I think that's how, I guess that's how growing up in a video game has to be, especially when you're so devoted by it, no matter what happens, you know, for the good or the bad, for how it may look, you know. Like, you know, Gutter and Kowalski, like those two players that I really love playing with all the time, they rarely play the game anymore. And they were regarded as, like, you know, the best, like, Thunder and the best Spinal. They were regarded as those folks. Even though they didn't go to too many tournaments. Kowalski hasn't been to one, and Gutter has gotten top 8 at EVO. You know. Story time? I don't know. I don't know if I have a story, man. I really don't know. Here's a story. Here's a story, since Keats is in here. Here's a story. I went to Keats' house. I brought 2 sodas. I brought Pepsi and Cola. I'm like, hey, dude. I brought you 2 sodas. Which one do you want? He's like, you got Diet Coke? I left. True story. True story. It's so true that you have to actually question if it really is true, since it's so true. Yeah, Keats, yeah, man, I mean, shit will always happen. I mean, but regardless, it's great that you set, you know, the path that you set yourself on is absolutely, you know, a very colorful path, and no matter how many people, whatever brings you down or anything like that, you know that you're doing one thing that a lot of people would love to do, is playing and making video games. It's a dream job. And hopefully I got that accurate. I hope I'm not talking out of my ass if I might have missed something. Oh, and there might be a saboteur. How do you deal with that? Well, there are many ways. There are many ways. Oh, shit. God, the lag! Okay, I got him. Here we go. Crazy time. Just fall into it. Yes, okay.
You will no longer need this. Supreme victory.
Wait, let me catch up with the chat here. We had someone went to our PS3 steps attending the console live midterm and then rally players against us. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I don't know why people would do that. I mean, if they have a grudge or whatever, that's really fucked up. But I'm wondering how they were actually able to do that. I mean, that's also another problem. I would say that in tournaments, you know, there's not enough, you know, monitoring. Like in MLG, like I didn't think there was going to be much monitoring at all. You couldn't even play a match. They would have to watch you play it, you know, and that's not what every tournament can do. So that to learn that happened, that fucking sucks. That really fucking sucks. I would be pissed if someone did that in my tournament. Reporting that they won matches they never played. That sounds like it still happens today too. I think I've heard of one instance not too long ago. I forgot exactly what it was, but I remember hearing something like that happening. Hey Shadow Flare, how are you? Looks like you're doing well with Pigpen? You mean Conra? I think you might have misspelled his name. Yeah. Well, you don't have eyes everywhere, you know. That's what I mentioned. It's hard to find great help nowadays. It's hard to find great monitoring, you know, in tournaments and stuff. Shit happens. I mean, like, take side betting, for instance. You know how it's you know, they urge you not to fucking do it. It still happens under everyone's noses. I remember it at SCR, they were really urging folks not to do it, and some of it actually got caught, like, on stream, you know? It's forces that we cannot control, because sometimes we just don't have great surveillance overall. Fuck. Gotcha! I love doing that. Woo! Oh, did I get him? No, I didn't. Way too far. Ah, shit. Okay. Very nice. Ooh! Nice. Nice. I called it. I'm getting comfortable. Come on. Do now. Yes. Yes. Getting comfortable, man. Getting comfortable. I'm learning those habits. And I'm getting Oh, here it is. Too black for... What name is that, sir? Too black for you. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Hold on. Too black for... Yes, that is the name. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Subscribers Corner. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel and giving us your support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The stream really appreciates it. And I'm glad to have you part of the sub family. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, Keats. That's fucked up, man. Yeah, that, like, honestly, there's a lot of grimy people in the FGC, man. There's a lot of nasty, shady shit that happens under everyone's noses, man. Throughout the past 6 years of playing Street Fighter, I've noticed a lot of crazy stuff. You know, saboteurs. You know, people that are just, you know, plotting against other folks, collusion, all of that, everything that you can think of. You know, I've seen it all. You know. It really sucks, man. I'm so sorry that happened. But I mean, I don't want to say it represents what you know, what community fighting games is all about, because it doesn't you know, represent. But again, you know, it's not a perfect community. You know, shit like that happens. You know. So we just gotta hold on to the great people that we know, and people that that will, you know, basically uplift the morale and basically support whatever scene that they like to support in a very good way. Just getting more people to play game, getting more people to have fun and not have such a harsh mentality if something bad happens or just wants to basically fuck everything up. So that sucks, man. Thanks for sharing your story, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. Spectator-wise, or if not, maybe there's a TO that had something similar. But those are stories, man. Those are stories. It represents humanity. You know what? You have a point there, Elmo. Different point there. Because then they don't even care about the outcome of any kind of event. Oh. Here we go. Ooh. Yes! How does it feel? Oh. Hey, Borgette, how are you? Oh my goodness. I got no more sands. Yeah, stash all around me. Because I'll do this! And what? Yes! Give it to me! Down that way. Read a book!
You will no longer need this. Awesome victory.
I'm feeling really comfortable with Conran. I am feeling extremely comfortable. Of course, there's still going to be matches where I either just plainly get like whoa, everything's slow. Where I just get literally just counter broken, you know, guess broken to death or something like that. But there's a whole process of learning. Because with Jago, I went through the same exact process, man. Met the same guest breakers, the same people that would just want to break on the first hit, the same people that just want to counter break on the very first linker that they do, just in hopes of getting it. And with Jago, I had way more comfortability, way more time to literally stomp on all of that, you know what I mean, and punish them for that. And at the same time, they eventually level up by, you know, not doing that so often, not getting blown up so, you know, so much like that, and then it becomes a crazier match. So I'm learning somewhat of a way to kind of replicate that with Conrad, but nowhere near the same level as Jago. No way.